I'm currently doing some research on Indian textiles from the V&A, and I just thought I'd show you how many things there are. I have just emailed them, um, but this is the categories I put in textiles. South Asia Room 41, which is, so I've got hair on my face, which is where I went to do my own personal research. I've reached out to them because I would like to see if I can talk to anyone in the department. But you can see there's up to 50 pages. So if I arbitrarily go on to number 4, the great thing is that these are photographed. And when I was there and making my own notes and just having a look, getting a feel for what was publicly available, you've got, most of the time you've got the glass in the way. So this is great in terms of being able to look at a fabric in more detail. So maybe this one, I mean, that's just so pretty, isn't it? So I think that's why it's worth looking onto the website, because basically that just means that you can have a look at things in more detail. Let's have a look further down here. Go on to page 5 and see what they've got. So, for example, something like this, where I would be looking at the colour and the kind of iconography, I'm thinking this is a carpet. Yeah, and this is what's great, is because you can look at the item and then you've got all the information, which is good. And when I was in the museum, all the information was there, but actually they often group things together, and then at the side they put the information and little numbers, which shows you what is there. But it's quite difficult to sort of work it out. Plus, there's other people looking. There's a lot of noise. So this is a nice image in black and white, and the detail there. Oh, and it looks like they've got it in a book as well. So I just thought it was quite interesting to show you the process of research. I mean, I must say, I'm kind of in the very, very early stages of this. Next, let's see if I can go on to it. But this is how I start, really, is just sort of having a fumble around. As I mentioned, I have emailed the V&A to see if there's anybody I can talk to, because it's located so close to the hotel that it would be really nice to have a sort of personal contact in the V&A. But whether or not that's something that is available or something which is possible, I do not know. But worth an ask. And that, I think, is often the thing with this research. You just have to kind of go for it. Oh, I see. So this says this is on display at the V&A, which I've seen this. It's beautiful. And then I guess they have different pictures here. That's a black and white, obviously. Oh, and then it's in I guess, a book where they've got the collection annotated. But yeah, what I was going to do, look at that. You can zoom in really close, which is incredibly useful, actually. And I think I'm going to screenshot that little section, which is a really good tool that we all use, is screenshotting. I just love the way that sits in that frame. Yeah, so that's my little bit of research. I also wanted to see on that one if it had information about it, but I can't find it now. Never mind. 15 of 50. What's the next one then? I mean, I'm just literally going through this. I promise you my diary will be live and unfiltered. Oh, look at this beautiful coverlet or floor spread, mid-18th century. So let's have a look at this. So this is actually one that I did see and used. I think it's on my Instagram. I did a big grid on it, so you can see that on there. So that's interesting. It's got pictures, and then it's got the information here. Rectangular quilted coverlet or floor spread of undyed cotton with an embroidered central medallion, corner quarter medallion, floral decoration, coloured silk, and metal wrapped thread. And it's very useful because it's got the materials and the techniques, which I like, because I'm thinking of perhaps splitting the type of textiles that I use in different rooms or different floors, dependent on their process of creation. So embroidery or printing, maybe silk, or just different methods really that I use to create things. And then there's a reference here